Henry Butler is one of the most gifted piano players to ever come out of New Orleans. In a city that has a long history of some of the greatest piano players ever, going all the way back to people like Jello Morton, of course James Booker and Professor Longhair, Toots Washington, Allen Toussaint, and Dr. John. Henry Butler, he is a force of nature. Guys like Fess and Booker aren't around anymore, but I think that Henry Butler he's the guy, he's the guy. He's a blind man, and a couple of days before the recording session, he invited me over to his house to learn the song. And so I met him at his house, and I went across the street and bought us a couple of Catfish Po' Boys, and the lights were out in his house, which was not unusual to me at all, because I've had a lot of musician friends who are blind. But the big difference was that a lot of my blind friends weren't too concerned about how the place they lived in looked, Nothing on the walls or anything like that, right? Which makes total sense. The difference was that Henry's house was beautifully furnished. There was like beautiful artwork on the walls. There was a beautiful grand piano right in the middle of the room. Everything was neat and tidy as a pin. Not only that, but he was also learning 3 different languages while I was there. He had audio books on French, German, and Japanese. He was such a generous and grateful host.
Oh, sweat. Well, I'm trying to keep up. Do my best.
Well, that's funny. I think about my little honeybee. The other thing that's so unusual about Henry Butler, aside from the fact that he's one of the most brilliant musicians on the planet, is that he's also a really good photographer. His photos have been shown in galleries, and he knows how to capture something that apparently doesn't have that much to do with sight. It has to do with the spirit of the subject. And I was very honored that he wanted to take my portrait, which he did. And we played together in his living room. First of all, I just brought out my guitar and started playing a few songs because at that time I thought I might want him to record on several songs. But as soon as I played the song Honeybee, he immediately just honed into it, listened to it one time through, and then walked over to his piano and began playing it as though he'd been playing it all his life after hearing me play it one time. It was just amazing. And now, the only thing I'm concerned about now is that the recorded version of it with him on piano is so beautiful that it will be hard for me to play that song live without him. because he defines the song. He makes it his own, even though I wrote it. He really defines the song, and that's saying a lot.
Tickling the keys.
Yeah, man. I think
Tickling the keys.
I think you got something to work with.
That felt really good, man.
That's a good starting.
Yeah, real.
I think that one will work. I mean,
Yeah, man. Thank you, man.
Henry, I gotta give you a check on that one.
Thanks, man.
I don't think it could be done no better, man.
Oh, man.
I don't know what you say, Pop.
I enjoyed it, baby.
yeah. We played it live right there in the room, all four of us sitting together. And it is, perhaps my proudest moment in all the things that I've been involved in musically, all the things that I've recorded. That may be the highlight right there.